Hello and welcome to the Aviatrix Certified Engineer or ACE training focused on multi-cloud networking and security. This training is to better prepare you for the ACE Associate Certification exam. Let me give you an overview of what we'll be covering in this course. The first 15 or 20 minutes will be about the ACE program itself and a brief overview of what Aviatrix is all about, who we are, etc. Then we'll dive into public cloud networking along with a one-on-one level view of networking in the various cloud service providers. So we'll cover public cloud networking in AWS, Azure, GCP, and OCI. After that, we'll discuss building the right architecture for public cloud, and then we'll talk about some of the public cloud networking and security challenges and how the Aviatrix Secure Cloud platform can help enterprises. We'll also look at operations, visibility, and troubleshooting in the public cloud. And here's where we'll do some demos on the two components of the Aviatrix platform, which are the controller and Copilot. And finally, we'll wrap it up with some exam logistics. So what can you expect from this training? Well, just so that we're all on the same page and you get what you came in for, first and foremost, this is not a product training on Aviatrix. We're not trying to tell you how to configure or deploy the Aviatrix platform. That's really in the next levels of certification, which are all covered on the next slide. This training, ACE Associate, doesn't get too much into the details. Here we talk about the public cloud networking challenges and how Aviatrix solves them, but it's more of a use case level conversation. We find that attendees of this training are typically network engineers who are either new to public cloud networking or are in a single cloud. So the purpose of the public cloud networking one-on-one sections is to leave you at a certain level so that everyone is on the same page and understands the basic networking constructs of each cloud. What that means is, if you're an expert in any one of those clouds, the time spent in that module might be a repeat for you. We try to make sure that the discussion is focused on networking and infrastructure, things that a network engineer has to deal with in the public cloud. But most importantly, we want you to walk away with how to build the right architecture. This is a fast-paced course, but we hope that you'll find it rewarding in the end. The slides for this course are not distributed. However, we do have a community page on community.aviatrix.com that you can use as a self-paced learning guide. We also post curated video resources at the page cut.ly/aviatrixace resources. In addition, our YouTube page is an excellent resource for videos where we post recordings of our tech talks, our webinars, and our design architecture sessions. Now some logistics for the ACE Associate exam itself. It is a 60-minute long exam with about 45 questions and a 70% passing grade. We do not share exam scores with students. You will be notified of the result within 7 business days via email. There is no practice exam available. However, we encourage students to review the self-paced training material on our community site and also get hands-on experience by launching the Aviatrix platform yourself. Later in this training, we'll cover a tool for that purpose called the Sandbox Starter Tool. You can always ask and answer questions on our community site, but don't ask any exam content-related questions. The exam will be conducted on a web portal, and your profiles have already been created there. And once the time for your exam begins, you'll be given information on where to go, how to log in, etc. All right, let's get started. This is, as I mentioned earlier, training for the ACE Associate track, which is the starting point for all other ACE tracks. ACE Infrastructure as Code, or IAC, covers automating the lifecycle of your secure cloud network. It gets into IAC, VCS, that's version control systems, CI/CD pipelines, and Terraform. And it has 3 hands-on labs. ACE Cloud Operations addresses the needs of cloud operations teams. It's a bootcamp style training with a mix of lectures and labs that cover day 2 operations and visibility. And it also covers best practices for the Aviatrix platform operations management. ACE Professional is a 3-day bootcamp that addresses the needs of network engineers. It's also a bootcamp style training with a mix of lectures and labs that covers Aviatrix product training. And it also covers design sessions in which the students must come up with a design based on business objectives and technical requirements of a fictitious company. And then ACE Design Expert is the ultimate multi-cloud networking and security certification in the industry. It involves presenting and defending a design in front of an in-person panel. Once again, we highly recommend you visit and bookmark community.aviatrix.com. Sign up there. You can use your LinkedIn account to sign up. It's not just for ACE training and certification program. It's also for network engineers to have discussions on cloud network challenges, career growth, and any technical guidance on the Aviatrix platform itself. In the next module, we'll cover an introduction of Aviatrix.